Move over, my bloody Valentine. There's a new killer in town. My Blu-Ray!
Did you see it? Did you see it? Always remember. Did you see it? Did you see it? Choose to die for.
How's it going, little monsters? Oh, fuck me. That's the wrong intro. Well, you gotta be a monster to be able to enjoy this one. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing super duper well. Happy Valentine's Day, even though when this gets uploaded, it probably isn't going to be Valentine's Day anyway. But this is definitely one that we're going to be talking about because you'll want to be able to watch this review before you go and see it. All I'm going to tell you right now is just see it, okay? We're still going to be able to do our intro. Whenever it comes to Valentine's Day, it's a day of love, happiness, couples getting together and making sure that nothing vicious and bloody goes wrong. Aside from the breakups, the fact that the proposals don't go well, or you forget the wedding ring, or you lose the wedding ring inside of your partner. I'm not speaking from experience here. Speaking of losing things, I've completely lost track of what I was saying. Did you see? A film from the same people who gave us the amazing, disturbing nature of Happy Death Day with the director of Werewolves Within that is surely to be a bloody good time. Hard Eyes. Can this vicious little movie be able to capture the hearts and minds of all of us? Or is it going to be a bloody, bloody Valentine's Day massacre that we will never ever forget? Right off the bat, seriously? I don't understand how anyone is going to be able to go into this thinking to themselves what they're about to be prepared for is unlike anything that they have ever seen. If you are someone who is going to be in the mood for a scream fest, but is also got a lot of comedic timing, some great moments, some very, very interesting and developed characters, as well as a epic soundtrack, enough said. That's literally all you need to know when it comes to this. It's going to be one that I know that a lot of you are going to want to be able to go out and see, especially when it comes to couples. This is honestly one of the most perfect Valentine's Day films I've seen. When it came to My Bloody Valentine, rest your soul, I'm sure I'll be able to find another copy of you soon. While that one was supposed to be a little bit more serious, especially when it came to its original and the remake, as well as starring the epic Jensen Ackles, this one is definitely going for more of a Thanksgiving vibe when it comes to Eli Roth in terms of its brutality, violence, and shock nature. But its comedic timing is that of Scream mixed with Happy Death Day. And you know that if it's going to be done by the same writers, then you are definitely going to be in for a good time. Seriously, the entire time that I was watching this, I was shooting heart eyes out of my head just at how incredible this film is. Right from the start, you've got incredible kills, you've got amazing comedic value, you've got some of the best fucking jokes and just efforts that have been put in, as well as a little bit of a whodunit mystery to it. There was even a little bit of Seven mixed with FBI investigation that was there, which I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of. That is sadly one of the things that does hurt this film. It's too damn short. It's only an hour and 37 minutes and it goes by like that. Aside from one moment that feels like the rest of it is complete tonal shift from the film, but luckily that only happens within the first 20 minutes or so. Once the actual movie gets started and the kills start ramping up, then you know that you are definitely in for a good time. It is so damn impressive with the way that they're able to take a new modern day killer and really repurpose him into a world that we never even thought possible. Think of it as in like the events of whenever we think of Halloween, we think of Michael Myers. Whenever we think of Thanksgiving, we think of the Thanksgiving Killer. Thank you, Eli Roth. Whenever we think of Christmas, well, there's probably a few too many to list, but I guess we could probably go with Krampus if that's the case. But definitely, this Valentine's Day belongs to Hard Eyes. I can definitely see a lot of people going out and wearing this costume. I mean, honestly, that mask itself, which I only just realized as I was driving home, is the Hard Eyes emoji as a mask. What? It's definitely one. It is definitely one that you are not going to only want to go and see with your significant other, but it is also one that will be able to capture the hearts and minds of all the couples around the world. It is a movie that will be able to hold on to that lovey-dovey, sappy crap, but also sadistic, brutal, fucked up violence that nobody would even think possible. How this movie got an MA rating, I will never understand. And some of the kills that were in this were fucking brutal. Like, absolutely insane. One thing that did fault it though, only sort of Valentine's Day stuff happens at the start. Don't have any sort of really themed kills. I mean, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more involved with it. I mean, we saw one heart. I would have liked to have seen a bit more that was involved with the whole premise of it. But at the same time, there's also a world that seems to celebrate Valentine's Day like it is literally one of the best holidays in the world. And it's not really that important. If anything, Love Day is probably even more important. You know, but they can't call it Love Day. They've got to come up with something else because they need a reason to be able to sell all of their sappy lovey-dovey crap. The acting is fantastic, especially from the main cast. Some of the supporting ones can be a little bit annoying at times, but the supporting cast, when it comes to Devon Sawa, he was only in it for a little bit, but my god, he was one of the best parts of that fucking film. I mean, there are references to other ones that are there that most couples will probably go and say, okay, we've seen that together, as well as people who are single as well. But in terms of perfection, talk about the goddamn soundtrack. They really did a good job when it came to trying to be able to nail the comedic timings as well as the very intense moments. But most of the time, I was just laughing my ass off at how awkward some of the moments were, yet some of them were just so perfect. It's like a dad joke that you wish that you would stop listening to, but you want to know what the punchline is. And at the end of it, it is absolutely 110% worth your money. It might have its faults, it might have its problems, but there is one thing for certain. Roses are red, violets are black. This movie here is certainly not crap. Now, I always like to end my reviews with a quote from the film, and my favorite quote, there were so fucking many of them, but my favorite quote was, "These muscles are not made for violence. They're made for cuddling." You know it when you see it. But that being said, did you see it? Will you see it? And if so, let me know in the comments. And also, if you are going to be seeing it with your significant other, make sure you take him. Seriously. This is a good movie not only for people who are actually with someone, but also those who are single. I mean, I saw it by myself, I saw it with a bunch of other people who saw it as couples, and everyone was having a good time. So I definitely recommend it. But you gotta let me know. Until then, I've been DJ. And always remember, did you see it? This was a very, very short review, guys, because I just had to get home and say it. I wanted to be able to make sure I didn't put any spoilers in because this was an advanced screening that I knew I had to be able to go and see and get my proper opinion so I was able to deliver it to you guys. What other movies are you going to be watching this Valentine's Day? Have you got any of them in particular that you do watch every single year? And it doesn't matter if you're single or if you are with a partner. Movies are not just for couples. They are something for everyone to be able to enjoy. So make sure that this Valentine's Day you stay safe. Watch out for people who are wearing those heart-shaped eyed masks. And I'll see you all next time. Stay safe. How do I turn this off?